Next, doing crowd work. Make some noise now for Melina Best.
Hi, how we all doing tonight? Fantastic. I am going to intersperse some crowd work into my material. That's what yes. I also wanted to dedicate this set to my grandpa who passed a couple weeks ago. Thank you. So we flew down for the memorial, and my parents like to book flights in the emergency row, and so every time the flight attendant asks me if I'm comfortable helping if there's an emergency, I so want to say no. It's not even funny. Like, I am so not comfortable or confident that I'll be able to help people. But I have to say yes, or I'll get booted off the plane. I feel like next time they put me in a emergency row, there's gonna be like a lie detector. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Well, the day came. But I think you would be very good at sitting in the emergency row. You'd be very. You seem like a capable, caring person. So many people. Where do you work?
I'm a nanny.
Well, you're fired. Just heard from the mom.
Yeah, I get it.
I know. Where do you work?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm an esthetician.
Well, you just got a promotion.
Oh!
Yeah. My most recent job was working in the dyeing industry. I was a server at an old folks' home. They loved that joke. They died laughing. I hope. So we would wear name tags, and so a resident was like, Melinda? I'm like, Melina. She was like, well, that's not what it says on your name tag. I'm like, I'll just blame it on your cataracts. I'll let you have that one. Another resident wanted to know, I mean, this was during the pandemic, so fair, but she wanted to know, are we all dead? Is everyone dead? I was like, soon enough. Soon enough. And it's a very hard job to keep people hired at. Not only keep people alive at, but so servers be quitting, and okay. And I was a favorite because I didn't quit until I did. But details. So a resident was like, "We're not gonna lose you, right?" And I said, when I came home, because you think of witty remarks when you get home, right? I said, "Well, probably not before I lose you," if we're being honest. But I think she would have liked that joke. And then another resident said, not too long after the one asked, "Are we gonna lose you?" A different one was like, if you leave, we're all going to kill ourselves." And if they weren't super close to the grave already, I would be pretty honored, but you're already, I mean, it did feel kind of like a lot of pressure, though. I think that me being dead inside / being born just already over it really helped make the friendships with the seniors stronger. A few years ago, I was pursuing acting and comedy because I love rejection. You look like you could handle rejection. Crowd work. And I took a theater class as a kid. We were coming up with an original play, and the teacher was like, "Would you like a special role?" And I said, "Yeah." Or who would like a special role? And I raised my hand. And it was to be a cadaver that people stepped on. So I was like, perfect. I was born to play this. My 5 minutes of fame. So with my all my time that I've spent in the deaf community, it's, in my professional opinion, you're gonna die next. Pretty confident. Whose favorite season is summer? Wow. Okay. Thanks. Who's more of a fall person? Awesome. That reminds me. You know what that reminds me of? My helicopter mom. It relates. I was born premature, and the doctors told my parents she's going to need a lot of help. And my mom took that to heart. I moved back in a few years ago in thoughts that I would help, or it would cure my mental health. Seems to be doing the opposite, but here we are. So I'll leave you with this. I was in the kitchen with my parents. They were having a disagreement, and my dad left the room. And my mom said to me, "Only 20 more years." And I was like, did I just become an accomplice? Also, why are you waiting? He's right there. Thank you. I've been leaving.